This video will give you a basic introduction to using BioCyc. If we want to find out about the gene DEOD in our currently selected organism, which is E. coli K12, as shown here, we can search for the gene here. The result is the gene page for DEOD that shows things like pathways in which this gene product plays a role, reactions that it catalyzes, genome map position, and if we scroll down we see a long summary about the gene authored by our curators. There are also multiple information tabs that provide information such as gene essentiality, reactions that the gene product catalyzes, and features on the protein sequence and operons containing the gene. We're now going to enter the genome browser. I'm going to click View in Genome Browser, and that enters the BioCyc genome browser centered on this gene shown here. And I can zoom to show more or less information. And I'm going to zoom all the way into the sequence level. And I notice I'm positioning my mouse above the area I want to zoom in on, this gene. I do hit the sequence level, and I'm going to select a sequence region starting at this base, and then I'll select the end base, and I can copy that to a clipboard. Let's now see what the BioCyc human pathway database tells us about melatonin. I'm going to open this area to select the human database as our current database that we're searching, which is usually the first thing we want to do when entering BioCyc is to ensure we're searching the right organism. So this is our database selector tool. I'm going to issue a search for the compound melatonin here. And you'll notice that the results are divided into pathways containing the name melatonin, proteins containing that name, and metabolites containing that name. I'll click on the metabolite. We're now at a BioCyc metabolite page that includes the chemical structure of melatonin, a summary about this metabolite. This page also has several information tabs. The reaction tab shows us all the reactions known to consume this compound in the human database. And each reaction is shown in conjunction with the pathway that contains it. If I click on the pathway, I go to a pathway page where I can make the pathway a bit bigger. I can change the display mode of the pathway and turn on the display of chemical structures, for example. Notice there are also tabs available for the pathway pages. We can also ask BioCyc to show us where this pathway lies in the overall human metabolic pathway map. This is called the cellular overview. Each BioCyc organism has one. It contains only those pathways present in this organism. BioCyc is an extremely rich resource, and we've only just now scratched the surface of it. To learn more, we have an extensive collection of video tutorials. We have an overview document. The help menu contains additional information. And please explore the BioCyc tools menu, which is where many of the bioinformatics tools reside.